When my first marriage broke up, I'll have to say that my mother was a big inspiration to me, because her mantra she kept saying to me was, "Marilyn, don't be a victim." And so I realized that I had to make decisions and to not just feel sorry for myself and be, swallowed up by bitterness and anger. I mean, there was that, of course, at the beginning, but as the years went by and working through that stuff and becoming more in touch with who I really was and getting to know myself outside of the constraints of a marriage, I realized that I had a choice of who I wanted to be, and my life was my own again. And another, I guess, sort of inspiration was my dad, but in the opposite way, where he held grudges and was not a very loving, nice person. So I had told myself years before, I said, I don't want to be like that. And when you don't forgive, you're really holding yourself prisoner. You're not hurting the other people that you're not forgiving. You're hurting yourself. And I thought, I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be this angry, bitter person who, holds a grudge for 50 years. Like, you have to just let things go. And I began to appreciate who I was and how I had evolved through my marriage, that I wasn't that person anymore. I wasn't that doormat or kind of invisible person. I was developing my own character and taking control of my life, and it was an empowering feeling. And I guess to be angry and bitter over what happened, I wouldn't be the person I am today if those things hadn't happened. They shaped me and they made me stronger, and I wouldn't have chosen to go through those things. At the time it was horrible, but you kind of, you do have a choice of who you become after. At every step, we can choose how things are going to affect us. If we're going to react with anger and bitterness and hatred, or react in forgiveness and look at the other person and say, you know what, they have problems and are, damaged too. Like, we're all damaged and it didn't work, and just move on from there. And I believe in, building bridges, not burning them. And what good does it do to hate someone when they just have problems like we do too, and if they, in their mental and emotional development, aren't at a place where they can make a relationship work, then what can you do?